At this very moment, under the eternal sunshine of Los Angeles, an icon has been reborn. But this is no ordinary facelift. It's a $407 million reinvention of one of the world's most famous arenas. With luxury suites carved directly into the players' tunnel, a colossal scoreboard among the largest in North America, nearly half the size of a football field, and panoramic terraces overlooking downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is redefining the fan experience. And yet, behind all the dazzling upgrades, one question remains. Has the soul of the beloved Staples Center been preserved or lost forever? It's time to step inside the iconic arena that reminds everyone who truly is the Queen of Los Angeles. When the Staples Center first opened its doors on October 17, 1999, it wasn't just another sports venue. It was the centerpiece of a new vision for downtown Los Angeles, a district that had been struggling to find its identity.
Looks beautiful, it makes downtown just come alive, definitely.
Designed by the Seattle-based architectural firm NBBJ, with structural engineering by John A. Martin and Associates, the arena was conceived as a multi-purpose space that could house the NBA's Lakers, the Clippers, the NHL's Kings, and the WNBA's Sparks, while also accommodating concerts, boxing, and major award shows. Its sleek glass facade and 950,000 square feet of floor space were a physical statement that Los Angeles could compete with New York and Chicago as a premier entertainment capital. The arena's arrival solved a problem that had been building for years. The Lakers had outgrown the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, and the Kings were in desperate need of a more modern home. At the same time, city leaders wanted a magnet to revitalize downtown. Staples Center provided all three solutions at once: a home for professional teams, a hub for global events, and a spark for the redevelopment of what would become the LA Live Entertainment District. Over the next 2 decades, it became synonymous with Los Angeles itself. Fans witnessed the Lakers' three-peat championships led by Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, celebrated the life of Michael Jackson during a global memorial service, and watched the Grammys broadcast year after year from its stage. The building became a place where sports, music, and cultural history collided, earning the nickname, the house that Kobe built. But as time passed, cracks in the arena's identity began to show, not in the concrete and steel, but in its relevance. By the 2020s, the Staples Center was nearly a quarter-century old. Competing arenas like Chase Center in San Francisco and T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas boasted advanced technology, luxury fan experiences, and innovative design that made Los Angeles' arena feel dated by comparison. However, demolishing a landmark like Staples Center was never an option. It had become too ingrained in Los Angeles culture. Instead, the vision turned toward transformation, a modernization project that would celebrate the arena's legacy while preparing it for decades to come. In August 2022, AEG, the arena's operator and majority owner, formally announced the most ambitious renovation in the arena's history. To guide the project, they turned to PCL Construction, the same firm that had built the original Staples Center in the late 1990s. It was a deliberate choice. PCL not only knew the building's bones better than anyone, but also had the experience of upgrading complex, live-use venues around North America. For architectural and design support, AEG collaborated closely with Gensler, an internationally respected firm known for reimagining arenas and stadiums with fan experience at the center. The plan was bold, yet carefully staged. Renovations would roll out in multiple off-season phases to avoid disrupting the nearly 250 annual events the arena hosted. Each phase targeted a different part of the building, from the concourses to premium seating, from technology systems to fan amenities. AEG's leadership made it clear. This was about keeping Los Angeles at the top of the global stage. The Lakers, Kings, and Sparks would all benefit from modernized team spaces. Fans would enjoy a level of comfort and access previously unseen in the building. And as the arena's 25th anniversary loomed, the renovations would ensure that the venue was not just preserved, but reborn. But how do you upgrade a building that stays busy almost every night of the year? The answer unfolded step by step, and the details of that process tell their own story. The first upgrades in 2022 set the groundwork. New LED ribbon boards lit up the seating bowl. Concourses were refreshed with digital signage, and concession layouts were reconfigured for speed. Entry areas and security checkpoints were modernized to move fans in faster. These were modest steps compared to what would follow, but they signaled a new era. Every corner of the arena was fair game for reinvention. In 2023, attention shifted to exclusivity and performance. Tunnel suites, a rarity worldwide, were built directly into the players' tunnel, offering 12-seat private lounges where fans could watch athletes walk to and from the court or ice. Nearby, terrace suites blended concourse energy with private seating, creating a new hybrid experience. The arena's aging sound system was replaced by a new JBL VTX A-series setup with 36 integrated subwoofers. By reusing the existing rigging, crews avoided major disruptions, and the result was a sound upgrade that delivered sharper, more powerful audio throughout the venue. Amenities expanded too. Updated concessions introduced more variety, while 48 new EV charging stations, lactation pods, and sensory rooms signaled a broader commitment to sustainability and inclusivity. At the heart of the renovation was a colossal new center-hung scoreboard, among the largest in North America. Built by Daktronics, the 6-display system spans about 5,500 square feet of LED screens. Its main wraparound board rises 27 feet tall and stretches over 170 feet in circumference, nearly half a football field in length. Beneath it, a square 18 by 18-foot display handles replays, while 4 underbelly panels tilt toward the lower bowl to keep courtside fans in the action. 2 end wall boards measuring 21 by 65.5 feet and over 3,000 feet of ribbon displays complete the visual overhaul. Rather than a simple upgrade, this system redefined the fan experience, rivaling the massive boards at Chase Center in San Francisco and Madison Square Garden in New York. Above the seating, the City View Terrace opened, a glass-fronted indoor-outdoor lounge with panoramic views of downtown Los Angeles. It wasn't just a place to watch, it was a destination in itself. The Team LA store was expanded into a flagship retail space, among the largest in US arenas. Entry screening adopted Evolve Express AI-based systems, reducing lines while enhancing safety. Working in phases was essential, but it came with constant pressure. Crews often had only a few hours between late-night concerts and early morning practices to finish tasks. Installing the new scoreboard required reinforcing existing supports without blocking sightlines. Integrating the sound system demanded precision to reuse old rigging. Each stage revealed surprises, from outdated wiring to structural adjustments, but the phased approach allowed solutions without halting operations. By August 2025, the major phases were complete. Seating capacities, 19,079 for basketball, 18,145 for hockey, and up to 20,000 for concerts, remained unchanged. But nearly everything around those numbers was modernized. Fans now walked into brighter concourses, faster concessions, immersive sound, and screens large enough to command attention from any seat. Premium guests found new ways to experience games up close, while everyday visitors benefited from technology and comfort upgrades that matched, and in some cases surpassed, newer arenas. Crypto.com Arena had not been replaced. It had been carefully reimagined, phase by phase, into a venue ready not only for Lakers titles or Kings playoff runs, but also for the global spotlight of the 2028 Summer Olympics. And yet, one question carried forward. Were these changes enough to honor the soul of the Staples Center, or had they created something entirely new? For all the new amenities and eye-catching upgrades, the Crypto.com Arena renovation was as much about financial strategy as architecture. Unlike many new arenas that rely on taxpayer subsidies, the $407 million reinvention was financed privately by AEG, the building's owner and operator. That decision was significant. It meant that the burden didn't fall on Los Angeles residents, and it underscored AEG's confidence that a modernized arena would pay for itself through long-term revenue. Naming rights also played a role in reshaping the building's identity. In late 2021, Staples' original agreement expired, and Singapore-based Crypto.com struck a 20-year, $700 million deal for naming rights, one of the largest agreements of its kind in sports. While the change drew mixed reactions from fans still loyal to the Staples Center name,
I still say Staples Center.
And the fact that it had to be a .com, it just, I don't know, it feels like the whole world's selling out to the .com business.
the deal provided financial certainty at a critical moment, ensuring the resources were there to support the ambitious renovation. Reception to the finished project has been a blend of awe and nostalgia. Many fans marvel at the luxury of the tunnel suites, the panoramic views from the City View Terrace, and the sheer scale of the new scoreboard. Critics, however, note that the upgrades shift more of the arena's identity toward premium spaces, raising concerns about affordability for the everyday fan. Yet attendance figures suggest the appeal is strong. The Lakers, Kings, and Sparks continue to draw large crowds, while concerts and events have benefited from the enhanced acoustics and technology. What began as the Staples Center in 1999 has now entered its second life as Crypto.com Arena. Privately funded, strategically modernized, and future-proofed for global events, it stands as a case study in how to keep a legacy venue relevant. And while debates over its soul may never fully settle, the building's influence on Los Angeles and on arena design worldwide is undeniable. Ready to be amazed by the next groundbreaking construction project? Click on the video now and dive into a world where engineering and imagination collide. See you there.